Ella and Daisy's Royal Quest. In a cozy house with a sun-drenched porch lived two best friends named Ella and Daisy. One afternoon, they found a dusty book tucked away in the corner of the library. The book was filled with stories of brave princesses who went on grand adventures. "I want to be a princess," Ella purred, looking at her reflection in a silver bowl. Daisy wagged her tail so hard she nearly knocked over a vase of daisies. They decided that to be true princesses, they needed to find the legendary Crystal Castle. Ella packed a small silk satchel with her favorite feathered toy. Daisy made sure to bring her most precious tennis ball for the journey. They marched past the garden gate and into the great meadow of tall grass. Suddenly, they reached the raging river, which humans called a garden hose. The water sprayed high into the air, creating a shimmering, misty rainbow. Daisy whined, for she did not like getting her golden fur wet. Ella showed her friend how to time the jumps between the spinning sprays. With a brave bark, Daisy leaped through the water and landed safely on the other side. Next, they entered the thorny forest of the rose garden. Ella's long tabby tail got snagged on a sharp, reaching branch. Daisy used her nose to gently push the branch away, freeing her friend. "A princess always helps her subjects," Daisy barked happily. They climbed the mountain of stone, which looked like a simple rock garden to most. From the top, they could finally see the Crystal Castle in the distance. But a giant, grumpy toad sat right in the middle of the path. "None shall pass without a royal gift," the toad seemed to croak. Ella didn't want to give up her toy, but she knew what a princess would do. She placed the colorful feather at the toad's feet with a respectful bow. The toad hopped aside, impressed by the cat's kindness and generosity. They finally reached the Crystal Castle, but there were no crowns to be found. "Maybe we aren't princesses after all," Daisy sighed, her ears drooping. Just then, a bright blue butterfly fluttered down and landed on Daisy's nose. "Wait," Ella whispered. "We were brave at the river and kind to the toad." "And we looked out for each other in the forest," Daisy added, her tail beginning to wag. They realized that being a princess was about how they acted, not what they wore. Under an old bench, they spotted something sparkling in a forgotten toy box. They carefully put on the crowns, which fit their heads perfectly. Princess Ella and Princess Daisy trotted back home as the stars began to twinkle. They curled up in their beds, knowing that every day is a royal adventure when you have a best friend. The end.